Yeah. So what's up, bro?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just another day.
Thanks,
Just chilling.
Sure.
So tell us about yourself.
My name's Christian. 22. Work at a comic book store.
Yeah, how's that treating you?
Very fun.
Comic book life?
Yeah, man. I'm loving it. First job.
Yeah, it's your first
My favorite job. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
First job.
Oh, shit.
Got it right after high school.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good move, though, honestly. I think that, like, having, like, your first job be, like, a job that you enjoy or whatever.
Yeah. It
Like-
was either that or food.
Yeah. Fucking that Mick life.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
It's not so fast.
Never.
I know. I worked at a marina, cleaned boats.
Ooh, but
Yeah.
you got some awesome boats, right?
Yeah, some small ones, yeah. I almost got attacked by a sea lion once. Seen a barracuda one time. Saw a dead pig another time floating in the water. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like it like runs off into like like through the jetties and like all that,
Yeah.
like the riverbed or whatever. Like shit just flows down that shit. Anyways, let's get back to Magic. Let's not get too wild. So when did you start playing?
Oh, man. Started playing, I want to say around when Shadows over Innistrad came out.
Mm-hmm.
So not too long at all. Say 4 years.
4 years. Yeah, that's not bad. And Commander?
Oh, the only thing I played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For how long?
4 years.
Oh, the whole time? Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I tried standard. I actually did the pre-release. That was my first standard thing, and I was like, nah. And then I did build a standard deck. I just didn't like the format, and the whole rotation thing wasn't working out for me. Like my cards are useless. I was like,
Yeah, it starts to feel a lot easier. Just like buy a card and like know you have that card.
forever.
Yeah.
Unless it gets banned, which is highly unlikely.
And I mean, typically cards like that, like if you take like the Paradox Engine banning, like I have a Captain Sisay deck, Paradox Sisay that got wrecked basically. But at the same time, like most of the weird combo cards that were in Paradox, the combo with Paradox Engine, those are cheap and like you can just get something else. Like obviously you lose out on the price of the Paradox Engine when it gets banned.
Yeah.
But you can retool that deck and just make it do something else. It's like it's not the end of the world.
Do you think that it basically made her useless?
No. I mean, maybe in like a competitive environment, because I mean she was considered like fringe competitive before that. But I think like with Paradox Engine, I mean, because you got to have her out there for a whole turn.
Yeah.
Because unless you have, well, yeah, whatever. I was gonna say if you had Lightning Creeps, but that doesn't even help because.
No.
I mean, you're just gonna go find a Paradox Engine and not cast it. I mean,
yeah.
So you won't be able to cast it unless you somehow have that much mana.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's always kind of how she's been. She's never been that good because she doesn't just explode. Now she's very like deterministic because she just goes straight up and finds Paradox Engine and then she goes and finds everything else. So like it's.
I've been on the end of those sticks, man.
Yeah, it's a deterministic deck. It's just that like. It's just now has to be different, and she probably will never be as good. I mean, you can always make like Planeswalkers legendary, so you can make like Captain Sisay Super Friends.
Yeah.
Probably the best one now is probably like a Hate Bearers type deck, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, or you like get out Gaddock Teague and Athalia, and you just kind of make everybody upset and basically feel bad's dot deck, and then you call it a day.
Will you be playing still old Sisay or new Sisay?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Let's open a pack.
All right.
I'll be on blind first.
All right.
But I think I like the new one. I mean, it's cool that she's a 5 color or whatever. Like that's pretty awesome, admittedly. She's an infinite mana sink for if you have full colored mana. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. Your move, Chief.
All right.
Oh, you just wanted to call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got to put one chip if you're gonna call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a Drakuseth?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, I had a Glint-Horn Buccaneer, which is 28 cents. Drakuseth is 59 cents. You have my chip. This is a half shot for me. That was easy.
Drink that bitch.
But no, I think she's an infinite mana outlet in all colors. So I mean, you have Bomberman combo, Oryx Salvagers, and LED to make infinite mana of every color. So that goes in the deck, and then you have like Devoted Druid and Vizier of Remedies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have access to those. Those make all infinite of all colors. And then you can just like, the problem that I don't like about the deck is you basically just go get Thrasios.
Yeah.
And it's basically like Captain Sisay, or not Captain, Sisay Weatherlight Captain, BFF Thrasios the deck. And then you just use Thrasios' infinite mana.
It's like Thrasios is your commander.
Yeah.
I think that should have been a commander. That should have been a card that's banned too. That should have been the banning.
I mean, it's not that...
It's too easy.
Thrasios is kind of...
It's 2 mana. It's 2 mana, and the fact that his ability is all colorless, it's way too easy to go off.
Yeah, because there's way too... I mean, if it had blue in it...
Oh, it wouldn't be as good.
No. Imagine if his ability was blue-green, and it was like the Scry or whatever, the same... we would never be talking about Thrasios.
Garbage.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even be on like the lists. You wouldn't be on lists at all.
I mean, like, I guess it is kind of cool though that like, because if we lose Thrasios, our partner commander is like still going to be like, obviously I know people will still play them, but in like a competitive way, like, because I mean it's like Thrasios Timno is like standard, and then you have like Thrasios Vile Smasher. Like, are there like
that's another combo that's another part that are good together, but I've seen a lot of just Thrasios decks.
Yeah, exactly. So like if they banned Thrasios, but then you lose the entire, like, would we just not see partner commanders anymore? And I mean Thrasios is kind of a problem, but it's, I don't know where you want to draw that line.
Vile Smasher is not that good in a group environment.
No,
because
I think
he targets one person, right?
Yeah, I feel like he's banned in
he's banned in
1v1.
1v1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not random. Like the whole point of it being a random thing, it's like, oh no, I just have one opponent. It's deterministic.
It's retarded.
Oh.
And there's Timna. She's the draw one, right? She gives you the draw cards.
Yeah. I mean, she's realistically just in there because Thrasios is already blue and green.
And it gives you all those. It lets you scry those cards. So you're basically shifting through your deck.
Oh, I honestly think it's just because she is black. And that's why I think Vile Smasher is also paired up with Thrasios. Because the red and the white doesn't really mean shit. I mean, you get Sword to Plowshares and like a Pyroblast. And there's like decent cards in red and white. But Sultai is the best combination. Yeah. So it's like basically we're just going to make a Sultai deck and add a color.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. If Thrasios did get banned, and we wouldn't even see Timna, we wouldn't see Vile Smasher at all.
I mean, you always have those rogue people that want to play like the Bird Isha or whatever, and something else.
There's the Boros dude too.
Bruce Tarl. Tarl. The big boy. Charles Bronson. The British one. You ever seen the movie with Tom Hardy?
Yes.
Yeah, he's basically that dude.
You're right.
It's that dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's he when he broke out of jail, dude. He went and he became a boorish herder.
Oh shit, he looks just like him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few other party commanders in there, in that whole set. What was the ones that was with Brea? There was Silas.
No, Silas is cool. I actually think Silas is a cool card.
By himself.
Yeah, I mean you can play him in Thrasios, and then you know what I always want to see.
It's black.
Yeah,
I want to have black.
Yeah,
that's why.
But you double up on blue, but that's fine. Yeah, you're still just playing a Sultai deck.
Yeah, still
artifact-based Sultai deck with. It actually works out because then you can use all the artifact infinite combos to power artifact grid monolith, and then you can you can just pump out with Thrasios.
Love my artifacts. Love my artifacts. So man, how you feeling about Commander?
The state of the format or the new Commander 2019? Commander 2019?
Mm-hmm.
I think overall, I think I was impressed, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, it's an improvement from last year's.
Yeah,
last year's was kind of sad.
That one was... It wasn't as bad. Well, without counting Teferi, it wasn't as bad as the original Planeswalker ones.
Yeah, the monocolored ones, because he had
Obnix List, Yahiri, was Fraley's part of it?
Yeah, Fraley's is actually kind of one of the ones that's like I think she's decent.
She's solid. I did play her I did buy her when the Commander Anthologies came out.
Yeah,
and I built her up. I hate green.
Oh yeah,
it's my least favorite color.
Okay,
by me playing Brea, it's my least favorite color.
Sans green, as she's referred to as. No green.
No green.
Yeah.
No green, boo.
I mean, you don't. I mean, green is helpful, but really the best combination is blue-black. Because you get counters and tutors. I mean, that's where it comes from. And then now the only thing that makes green good is Protein Hulk and Flash. Like Flash is blue, you have Protein Hulk, and that's why. Yeah. And you still have to play like a weirder combo because you're in Sultai, but I feel like it works. I think I think you can even make like green-black piles, and yeah, I think you can because people use Varol's. He just has like he has a scavenge on him or whatever, but he also has a sack outlet, like a free sack outlet. You don't have to pay anything to sack, and so people just play Protein Hulk to sack it. I mean, Protein Hulk's kind of a strange card, but
he was just unbanned like what a couple years ago.
A few years, a couple years ago.
That was terrible.
I don't know. I think it's like
no.
I don't know. You don't want like people to do some wild shit. You just don't like green, bro.
It's whack. Like I've been on that end of the stick where I've seen them play it, and I've seen all those combos play out. And it doesn't feel good. It feels like why? Just like when they banned Iona, why was that card even allowed in Commander?
Iona was okay. Iona, I completely agreed with, and I feel like Iona should have been banned for a long time because it doesn't see competitive play. Because it's not like it's not a good card, really.
Too much to cast.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can like reanimate it or something, but even still, like I actually used to play it in Captain Sensei back in the day.
Gross.
Yeah, I know. Well, because you can use if you have survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
You can get her, pitch her, and find loyal retainers like Portal 3 Kingdoms one. And it's like a red and 2. And I believe it's like weird. It's like in your first main phase or before combat or whatever. Weird and strange. But it's like you can sacrifice it and put out a legendary from your graveyard. And then you get Iona out. But Iona's it's a feel bad card. And like
it's a target card. It's literally I target you card. That's what it spells out.
I thought you meant like a target like the store target. Like that's what you buy a target. I was like, it's a fucking target card. It's a fucking target card.
No, man,
it's a not fun card, and it's like it doesn't win you the game.
If you playing a monocolored deck, you know you're going to get targeted with that card, because that makes you literally that takes that person out. You're one person short of the pod.
There's that, and then also too, and then it's advantageous on account of like let's say you have Thrasios and Timna deck, you're gonna take out black, so at least a demonic tutors, vampiric tutor.
It does Imperials, weaken it. It does weaken it.
And like you can for sure ice one person because nobody's playing like Scour from Existence, like that 7 colorless, you know.
It's like an uncommon too. Like that one was bad.
Yeah, I mean it's a niche card.
Removal card.
Yeah,
I was like, you couldn't have done anything better.
Yeah, I'd be like, Scour wouldn't be. If it cost 5, like people probably still wouldn't play it.
No.
Like it'd have to cost if it costs 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Then
I can see it. Yeah. A lot.
Then it'd be super good because it'd be like better than Chaos Warp, and it'd basically it'd make that probably a staple. Honestly, probably. But yeah, obviously it costs 7, so it doesn't matter. But the whole, if we go back to
the only way I see it being played is if you're like in a Eldrazi monocolors.
Yeah.
Like because you have no other options. But
no. I played it in Thrun because
gross.
What?
Gross.
Well, no, it's because in mono green you don't have like good creature removal unless they fly for some reason.
True.
And it was like, well, fuck it. I mean, you're playing mono green, so like you can ramp out, and if something is that bad, you can actually like get rid of it. But you have no way to search for it or anything. So it's like, so it's so like if I get so it's like if I get shut out by an Iona in mono green, it's like I basically have to sit there until I
get Scout from Existence.
Yeah. So
that's what you gotta bank on. You like, what's your game plan? I'm just banking on this Scout from Existence, man.
Yeah.
Not even trip.
Yeah. It's like I might drop before you kill me with that Iona though.
But when they banned her, they unbanned Painter Servant.
Painter Servant, I think, was a cool unban, honestly, because Painter Servant didn't deserve to be banned. Honestly, no, because what are you gonna do with it? I mean, realistically, like I know you can grindstone people, but you can only grindstone one person. As far as 2-card combos go, that ain't that bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's like a lot of cool things. Like there's a Jaya Ballard.
Yeah.
Task Mage, like the first printing of her, where she's actually a legendary creature.
Oh, the actual creature.
Yeah. And like she can destroy a blue permanent, so you just make everything blue, and like that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of cool. I feel like to gain that and lose Iona.
I didn't see it that way. I agree with you right there. Okay, yeah, it's not as bad as Iona.
No, it's not even close. And I understand that they don't want people to tooth and nail. But see, I get this too because, okay, let's say you're going to tooth and nail. Mm-hmm. You could just grab like Magus and Triskelion or whatever and kill everybody. Yeah. But if you grab Painter Servant and Iona, nobody can cast a spell for the rest of the game. Like there's even, I would scoop honestly, just because it's like I don't really want to play this game anymore. But like I don't really feel like I lost, and I feel like it fucks over people that like aren't like me that are just like, okay, this game's over, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's play. Okay. You can take this one. I'm not going to sit here as you beat me to death with the Iona.
Yeah, no, because it's not a
take
game.
10 turns.
It's not a game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a beating if I don't have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just sleeve up and start over.
But the ones that they did ban, I agree with 100%.
Yeah.
Paradox Engine AI needed to be gone since I started. I remember my first game. I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
This is stupid. Because I remember, I was running a mono black deck.
Okay.
I think it was a budget one. It was Gonti. Mm-hmm. And then somebody owned me. I was like, this game is getting stupid now.
Yeah.
And I see why people are raging.
Yeah, I mean that card. Yeah, like that card should have been banned a long time ago. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. I mean, because Iona came out, I started playing during Zendikar. When I like really started playing, because I played a little bit before that sometimes, like a few years before. But like that card was in Zendikar. Yeah. And it's like I started playing Commander during Zendikar block too, as I got into Commander, because it was just like
when they even recognized it as a format.
Yeah, no, it was EDH back then.
It was just a casual game. I wish I would have played. I wish I would have played during that time. Yeah,
it was different. I mean, like it was more back then. Commander was more of just like a game you played on the side. It was like I'd go to a legacy tournament and like we just like, let's say I go 0-2, like I just fucking suck, and not even necessarily. Sometimes I just get steamrolled by an opponent, or I can't figure out my doomsday piles, and I have to just.
You have all this time.
Yeah, and it's
between
like
matches.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, especially like because I typically played like I'd play Ant like most of the time, and like sometimes or like I had friends who play Dredge, and it's like if you win fast, because this dude just doesn't. He's just not really prepared for it, doesn't draw into it, and then you just win, and you have another how long is it's like 45 minutes or something?
45 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah. I always figured it was. I actually never knew, but I figured it was like 45 minutes. It felt like 45 minutes, and we just get like Commander games, and sometimes back then, as much as it seems so ridiculous now, but we get like 8-mans. And it was, but then at the same time, like nobody, like I remember one dude was playing Scion of Your Dragon or whatever, and he like turn 1 Burning Wished. And everyone's just like, okay. Like nobody else has a wish board, but, like, cool. Like what is he going to go get? It's not like Burning Wish allows you to have, like your sideboard can have different cards in it. Like, I have Demonstrator in my deck and in my sideboard. It's just like, no, it's like, okay, if you want to get like a 3rd string card out of your... that's fine. And that's how it was back then. Like, people just played it because it was funny. Like, it was just like a weird thing to play. Then Commander got more serious, and now it's like a...
And I still don't know why they don't recognize it as a actual format. Because I would love if Wizard would just host a tournament.
I think the problem is that Commander is, like, inherently political, like how you play. And
that's the best part of the game.
No, it's actually my favorite part. But I feel like they don't want that in a tournament setting because it makes it kind of strange.
How so, though?
Well, because, like, okay, like, let's say... I don't know, I guess it makes it... With the inherent rules of, like, being political, like, it makes it less inherently competitive. Because it's, like, it's not just, like, okay, I'm just going to beat my opponent, I'm going to outplay them, I'm going to outclass them, like, I'm going to use my spells at the correct times. Whatever, I'm gonna okay, he's on this deck, I'm gonna like sandbag this, oh no, I know what deck he's on, I'm gonna duress him now, or I'm gonna Cabal Therapy, and like the game doesn't really play out the same. But then again, I mean, like, would pros really be playing Commander? But now when you start putting in money to it, like that makes it very different. Yeah. And then like, is everybody just playing like, for one,
this would make play the same deck.
A lot of it, and then like it basically just it'd be hardcore CEDH, which I think would be kind of interesting. But Commander has always had kind of a casual appeal. I mean, I like to play it competitively only because I like to build decks. I don't play the best commanders, but I like to build the deck the best I can. Like I want it to be as optimal as possible. And if that happens, that it can win on turn 2, that is what it is. But if it can only win on turn 4 or 5, that's fine too. Yeah. It's just that I guess you like the variance, and that if you made tournaments, it might just be that like everybody's playing, and it also inflate a lot of card prices too.
Yeah.
I mean, which is good if you already own the cards, but bad if
you're trying to get into it.
And it might disincentivize like newer players, you know? They're like, oh, Commander's just like this. Because people already don't like how competitive it is. Like pub stomping where you just like play against some casual guys and you Thrasios Timna them and obliterate them.
And they have like, let's say what?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Somebody.
Yeah, you could basically name out of the like 1,600 different commanders, or no, there's not that many. There's like 900 or whatever, 900 different commanders. You're like looking at like anything except like 50 at the most. Yeah. At the most, and that's counting partners separately.
Yeah.
You know, any commander that pairs with Thrasio or any partner that pairs with Thrasios, like you're just doing that.
What do you think would be if it was a tournament? What do you think would be the best? The ones that would
you're up on blood.
Yeah. What do you see be the one that'd be worth? Be the one that you see most in tournaments.
Oh, it'd be like Thrasio Timna probably.
Yes, I need to ban it.
Yeah.
They need to ban that one. Because I get what you're saying about it would be more political if it was a tournament.
Yeah.
But I feel like people will enjoy watching that.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like, say you have the pros around the table.
Mm-hmm.
I think people will enjoy seeing these pros being political with each other.
No, it would be interesting. I think you also run into weird issues where, let's say, like you and your boy. I guess only one of you can win though, but like people start teaming up a lot, you know, just try to get one person out. Again, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
And it'd feel very feel bad, you know.
See him running like a.
Also, too, I feel like pros would hate it because it's like you're in a pod with like LSV or somebody, like some like hardcore pro, and like, all right, all three of us, we just got to fucking. And like, I feel like pros would just hate it, you know? They'd be like, oh,
yeah,
because I feel like that would happen. Like anytime somebody got known as like a good player, they just get targeted, thrashed every single time,
It's like you're basically it's basically everybody against one.
Yeah.
And as you know, me, that's never fun.
Yeah. Well, that happens a lot. That happens to me too.
You put 2 on there, man. Oh man, that sucks. What's that? What, full shot?
Yeah, it's a full shot. Yeah, I'll reveal.
All right.
You got a foil?
No.
Shared summons. You got repeating.
Reverberation.
All right. How much is yours?
30
cents.
Yeah.
Shared summons 41 cents.
Fucking $11 cents. God damn it. For that bitch, bro. What does this do? Shuffle library for up to 2 creature cards with different names. Reveal them. Put them in your hand. The shuffle library. It's 5 mana though. Is it for 5 mana in an instant? I guess it's mono green though, so it can't be that hard.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not gonna be hard to cast it.
Yeah, actually, the card you have, repeated reverberation. I had some reverb on when I tried to say that.
When you cast an instant spell, cast a sorcery spell, or activate a loyalty ability this turn, copy. Oh, that's pretty damn good. Copy that spell or ability twice. You may choose new targets for those copies.
Yeah,
it's actually not bad for 4 mana and it's an instant.
Yeah, that's a cool card. I mean, these are both like kind of like niche cards that that are probably primarily just good in Commander, but I think I have to take a shot with you. I'm like, all right, water. But yeah, let's get on to C19. So overall, what was your overall impressions of it?
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I like about it personally is the reprints they gave us. Yeah,
they actually, I think we had some decent ones.
I've seen a lot of reprints from the block of Shadows to I think Elder's Moon.
Okay.
There's a lot of like Drownward Temple. I think Guy Reach is in there. The land.
Yeah.
That's in there. The Blood Priest.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with you had a lot of in the colors of the Rakdos Madness deck.
Because
they had to reprint a lot of Madness cards. So I think that's why you probably got a heavy ones from that. But we got Geth, Lord of the Vault. He was kind of expensive.
Geth is good.
Yeah, he's a cool card.
Really cool.
We got Clever Impersonator is a good because that card's it's a cool card. It's just that it's kind of randomly kind of pricey, and it's you get kind of priced out of it.
One card that was a personal favorite of mine that was schooling that. Yes, was the Hedron Archive.
Okay.
I like that card a lot when it came out in Zendikar. Well, Battle for Zendikar.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite cards. 4 mana, you can add 2. I think 2, tap it, you draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
It was one of my personal favorite
Okay. This is a
artifacts.
pet card kind of.
Yeah, one of my pet cards. I did like that one. I know he repaired some other ones too. Seaboard Muse.
Yep. That was a solid one.
That was a big card I seen reprinted because a lot of people use that card.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it was pretty expensive if you just get into Magic.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend $40 on that card, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I haven't. Mine's from whatever set it was originally printed in, so I don't. It's like Scourge or Legion or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. It's just a guess.
It's a good ass card. Man.
No, it is. It's a very good card, actually.
You know you've seen it from experience too in our games. Mm-hmm. It can be a problem. Every time you see it play, it's like people like, oh, is anybody gonna take care of that Seaboard Muse?
Yeah,
that was the top sentence of the games.
It creates value, a lot of value.
Yeah,
I mean, like if you're playing mono green, it's like doesn't do a whole lot for you, but
yeah,
but still not a bad card.
It's like untap your lands, or untap permanents or lands only.
Fuck, I think I didn't know.
I think it's lands. I think it's lands only. I think it'd be too fucking good if it was permanents.
Well, it might be like lands and creatures. So I feel like a lot of mana dorks.
Still good too.
Yeah, I feel like dorks. I haven't played with it in forever. I played like my first version of Captain Sessa, and I haven't like played it since. Okay, so as far as C19, favorite card in the set. Just to stifle your creativity. You're not in yet. You gotta open your.
I know. I'm gonna wait. So I'm like, I'm picking in blind packs right now.
Oh, you gotta pick your boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick this one.
Oh hell yeah! I got an Octo Prophet. I can tell you mine if you gotta think about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dockside Extortionist.
What does he do?
Okay, he's a red and a 1. It's like a 2/2, I think. I don't know. Its power is irrelevant.
Okay.
When he comes into play, you create a X treasure tokens, where treasures are basically just lotus petals. But for each artifact and enchantment your opponents control. Mm-hmm. I think that is, for one, it's in red. So it's the red mana ramp.
Yeah.
The way Commander is played, you have multiple opponents.
Yeah.
You're like, at least some motherfucker always has a soul ring.
Yeah.
And half the time into a signet.
Yeah.
So at least like he pays for himself just if you only hit 2.
Yeah.
And then like in like so you can go from on turn 2, like you cast him, you can go up like 3 mana.
Yeah.
Play a land, you're at 6 mana on turn 3. Like it's kind of a lot of ramp. And then also too, like he in the late game when people have a lot of shit out, and especially if somebody plays like Enchanted Evening or Mycosynth Lattice or whatever, then he uses a fuck ton of mana. Yeah. And if you have like some way to bounce him or something cute, like that's really powerful. I think that it's definitely a competitive card, I think.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I don't have a favorite new card from this set.
Okay.
I wanted to say Cadena.
Okay.
But she wasn't crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of... I mean, I kind of felt that way about the whole Sultai deck, honestly. It kind of seemed like it's cool. Like, Cadena's cool. Like, your first morph card is free.
That's the only cool thing about
no, it's... And then whenever you cast a face-down creature then you draw a card.
Yeah.
I mean, but, like, are you really gonna...
have that many face down cards.
Yeah, it's not like you can cast a creature card. Like it's not just a creature; it's a morph card. Yeah. I mean, she does work with manifest cards, I think, or like whenever whenever a face down creature enters the battlefield or whatever under your control. So if you manifest like the top 5 cards of your library or whatever, like you can get some value off that. It's just that I think it's her. I feel like she wasn't. It's kind of funny because they're in Sultai, and Sultai has just been this powerhouse of the tricolor, of basically the colors of Commander.
Actually, that's crazy because those are the best colors. I feel like this one was just.
Because imagine if we just had so Cadena was the previous one, or Cadena came out in Core Set 2020, and we had Yarok as one of the commanders. Like Yarok would just be the best one by far.
Yeah.
Or Muldrotha.
Oh, don't even talk about Muldrotha, dude. Those are so good. Yareth is the Panharmonicon on the stick.
Yeah.
That was too damn good. That's a good creature. I think that was my favorite card of the Course of
2020.
That one really caught my eye because big fan of Panharmonicon.
Yeah.
I think it should be it should be a staple in every commander deck.
Costs 4 though.
It's not bad. Man, it's commander, dog. What? It's commander. What's 4 mana in commander? What?
Yeah, turn 2 with a soul ring.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know. That is so damn good. Because that's one of my pet cards.
Okay.
And the fact that they put it on a soul type creature and it's permanence, not just.
I know it's permanent. Yeah, it is. The permanent makes it
creatures and is it creatures only?
Panharmonicon?
Yeah.
I think it's
creatures and artifacts.
Probably.
I think it's creatures and artifacts.
I don't play it. You should know, bro. I don't play it.
Yeah, I think it's creatures and artifacts, but it's the fact that he says permanence.
Yeah.
And it's soul tie.
Yeah.
That's a really. I'm gonna build them.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna build them.
All right. So what you got? What you got in your pack one? Or don't? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I will.
Got, bro?
Oh, I'm gonna. Let's make this a full shot. Come on now. Let's go.
Oh shit! No, you didn't.
Yeah, 1.5. 1.5.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Alright, 1.5.
Yeah.
You got a foil?
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's go.
I had a foil Drakuseth.
What?
That doesn't matter, but just a foil. But yeah, that's a second Drakuseth in this shit. Okay.
That's
you got a scheming. Oh, I actually like that card.
Yeah.
It's a terrible card, but.
And Winged Worlds.
That's
really
not
nice foil.
That's not. Oh, okay. Oh, scheming symmetry. Shit, I think you beat me. I got the red Leyline, 63 cents. Look, shot and a half for me.
Let's go. Thank you.
I actually like scheming symmetry. It's a terrible card.
1 mana sorcery. Choose 2 target players. Each of them searches their library. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible in Two-Headed Giant because I can just pick my partner. So it became this Two-Headed Giant staple, which is hilarious.
It is a staple in Two-Headed Giant.
Which obviously is hilarious.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put it in a regular deck, but yeah, if me and you were running Two-Headed Giant, it's a must-have.
100%. We used to.
I think this is where the politics comes in, though, in the commander.
The problem with it,
I help you, you help me.
Yeah, it's also kind of okay. So there's a couple ways you can try to use this card that I think are give you any way to fuck over somebody's top card of their library.
Easily.
If you can force them to shuffle Soldier of Fortune or some shit ass card.
Alter the Brute.
Yeah. There's ways to fuck them over. The problem is it's a sorcery, so they'll get it before you do. But if you have a way to get the top card of your library before they do, that's beneficial. Good. I mean, it's kind of a play around card, but I think it's kind of a cool card though. I actually kind of like the art on it. I think it's
I was just about to mention the damn art. The art is fucking awesome. Fucking 2 goofy ass dudes. Daggers.
Dudes and daggers.
Dudes and daggers. No, it's a fun card. No, I think this is for sure what Commander is about.
Political point. Now, in very competitive circles, you're basically. I've heard this people accuse this card as a pub stomping card, really? Where you're just being shitty to weaker decks, basically. And they said it's because you're basically saying that if I search out something, using this card as a flat value. You're just using it just as its face. You're just playing the card. You have no way. You don't have a top where you can get that card or whatever, and it actually makes you win. You're just playing that card. That you're basically arguing that your deck, you can search out one card that is better than that entire person's deck. So most of the opponents you would play that against, their deck is, if you can play that against them, they're not playing at your level. If I can go find one card that they I'm just there's no way they can stop this. Fuck them. They can have their turn when it comes back to me
because they you're not threatened by them.
Yeah. So it's like if you pick the one guy that's like not very good and he like he doesn't have like a counterspell or whatever, you pick like the mono green deck or whatever, and you're like, I got a creature combo. He can't do shit about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Like it's like a go ahead.
Yeah.
Like a go ahead card.
That's why people have accused it of being a pub stompy card, which I do get. I honestly do get.
I
just think it's cool though. Yeah.
I still play that bitch.
Yeah.
I play that bitch. Well, I don't care what people care about people's feelings in Commander at all.
I guess it depends.
At all.
So you think about your favorite card? Or no, we already did that. Commanders. Any commanders you want to talk about? Even just brief impressions, like which ones you thought are the new ones that came out warrant discussion, basically.
I like, not counting the Sultai one, the Jeskai one seems to be getting a lot of attention from people.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The Mind Over Matter one.
Yeah.
The Infinite chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
the head.
Personal favorite, but I don't mind her at all.
Yeah, no, I think it's a cool card. I think like it's kind of weird, like Savine, the Chronoplasm or whatever. That card, like I don't know why that is the head of the deck. That card is. I know. I think. No. You know what? Wasn't it? That deck is based on Flashback.
Yeah. Yeah, because it has Faithless Looting in it.
Yeah, it's the Flashback deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
which Flashback? I think that's one of my favorite mechanics in the game. Is Flashback.
Okay.
I know I used a lot of my decks did have red, and I know for sure I did have a shit ton of Faithless Lootings in my binders for those decks.
Yeah. Any deck that plays red, I think Faithless Looting is a staple.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they wanted to make the deck Flashback, so they put like Savine, even though Alesha, whatever, Infinite Storm Chick, whatever her name is, she's like the best one. Yeah. Now they do have, I want to talk about this.
Okay.
Pramicon, the Wall.
I seen that card.
Yeah, the card's really funny, but it's funny for like it's an interesting political card, but there's that whole like conspiracy on how that it's like a. Yeah, that it's like it has to do with like Donald Trump and everything. Yeah, because it's America colors, right?
Yeah.
And it's a wall, and then you have to choose right or left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, admittedly, in the right or left thing, there is a card, Mystic Barrier, that also card. Like I think on your beginning of your turn, you choose right or left, and people can only attack a certain way. So if you choose that costs 5. If you have Pramicon and that, you just choose opposites. And so then nobody can attack, but who wins in combat steps anyway?
They know what they're doing when make these cards, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way you can say that it's not that.
It's not a political card. Yeah, it's too much.
Like, come on. It's red, white, and blue. You serious?
Mm-hmm.
Red, white, and blue. You could have made it mono blue, mono white, mono red.
Mm-hmm.
You made it all 3 colors. We got 2 of each art, man. So you can't pick the same art.
Okay. So if I'm locked into one?
Exactly. You gotta lock into one, man.
No, I can't lock into one. I'm going Moo Yangling.
Go at the white kitty cat of Johnny.
No, there you go. People like a Johnny. Fortunately,
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
I don't like a Johnny at all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this card a lot, actually. I really like this card.
Oh, I got her emblem.
I want to talk about this card too.
Okay.
Once I reveal it.
All right. Yeah.
It's me, my turn, right?
Yeah. I'll go 2. Yeah, I'll call it. You got a foil?
Yeah.
Fuck. Crushing me today.
My foil is Loxodon.
Oh shit! You got a rare foil.
That
Yeah.
one is gorgeous. I really love this part on here. But the card, when Loxodon Lifechanter enters the battlefield, you may have your life total become the total toughness of a creature you control.
That's kind of wild.
Yes.
Luckily, it's a May.
That is fucking wild. You have 5 and a planes. Loxodon Lifechanter gets +X+S to end the turn with X is your life total. That's pretty damn good in a life game deck.
Yeah, no, that's kind of insane.
Ooh,
you can just one-shot people.
I would have loved him in Cabal. Remember my Cabal?
Oh yeah.
That was a fun one. It was a fun one. Like hate bears / life game.
Yeah.
I could never pick out the right amount of each in it. It was like
never worked out for you.
Never did, man. It was fun. Because it stopped a lot of mono blue decks.
Okay.
It Because Cabal, whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life, you gain 2 life. Love that ability.
Yeah.
And Cabal was only 3 fucking mana.
It's almost like, it's extort almost, except you don't have to pay mana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's only 3 fucking mana.
Yeah.
From.
All right. Well, what was your? I got Flood, or not Flood. Drawn from Dreams, 2 and blue. Sorcery, look at the top 7 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Bad.
For 4 mana, I think it's actually
Not
pretty
bad.
decent. Yeah.
Do you think it would have been better if it was source instant though?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like
Well, it'd be probably mythic if it was a
instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what'd you get?
My regular rare was Icon of Ancestry. I like this card a lot.
Yeah, so do I.
I like this card. Plus, the art is a big bonus too. That's dope little chapel.
Oh yeah. The stained window glass.
Yeah, really like that. Stack chips are getting high, man.
Dude, I know. You're
What's going
fucking
on?
crushing me today.
What's going on? As Icon enters into the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type gets +1/+1.
That's
like
Coat of Arms. Not Coat of Arms. It's just an anthem effect.
yeah. What was that creature card from? I think it was Aether Revolt. Mimic. Fuck.
I'm not gonna
It was
know.
the exact same thing. It was Mimic something.
Okay.
God damn it.
What
else?
else does it do?
3, you can tap it. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal.
Oh, it's only 3.
Mm-hmm. You may reveal a creature card of the chosen type from among them and put it into your hand.
Yeah, tribal staple.
Yeah.
Going in every single elf deck. Every single elf. Yeah, basically.
Elf deck.
Whatever elf commander you want to run.
It will be.
Azuri is probably the best one, but whatever you want to do.
Think so? The best.
It's like mono. If you want to do like mono green elves, yeah. He's not the best
Okay.
elf. The best elf was Leovold, but
I'm about to say, too bad he was banned, man.
he was banned. He was banned because he was feel bad. It's because he makes everybody not be able to draw cards.
Okay, run blue. Run blue, dog.
It's counter him.
Exactly. I love Leo Volt. But they made Black Leo Volt. Basically Black Leo Volt.
Oh yeah, Kethis the Hidden Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samuel Elf Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. that I was surprised they made that one.
Yeah, first black elf.
I was like, okay.
I know.
And his Abzan.
Yeah, he's an interesting card actually. I think that
I didn't mind that card coming out. I was like, okay. So, that one was pretty cool. That one, fuck you pronounce his name, Yarl. The fuck, you know what I'm talking about, Yarick. The Sultai one.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
desecrated.
Yeah, him. Those 2 are probably my top 2 cards.
You didn't like Kaikar, Stormbird,
No.
Storm Goose.
I just Storm, man. It's Scream Storm.
Yeah,
And I've seen Storm Idris. Not fun.
yeah,
Not fun. Pretty sure it's fun to play it.
yeah.
Pretty sure it's fun to play it, but
Now the new set, Crick. What do you think of Crick? Formerly known as Carrick, now Crick, son of Yawgmoth.
that's how you pronounce it?
I guess.
Oh, I thought you found out the pronunciation. I was like, oh shit, you found it out. Oh, that was the mono black one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, what was his ability again?
He's basically the guy that turns all black things into Phyrexian mana.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
No, because I had my Swampless
Yeah.
Carrick deck. Because he's like the first commander you could ever do something like that. Like you can play a
Yeah.
colorless mono black deck.
I don't know why they did that.
It's a weird card.
Why did
It's
that?
a very
When
weird
I
card.
When I seen the,
It's reflecting in its
when I
price
looked
too.
When I was looking at the list and I saw it, I was like, the fuck? Like, I thought it was like some new shit. I totally forgot about you can cast it with your life.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't even need black mana at all.
No. What's weird too, I mean, obviously you can make Doomsday piles with
Yeah.
them, which is hilarious. All the life loss.
Yeah.
But it's costs too. Like it's not even like, so you can, if a card is like 1 black, cycle it, you can just pay 2 life cycle. Like he's really wild.
I gotta see this deck play in action, man. Cause
It's a Yahtzee deck though. I was playing it. It's like sometimes you just
Really?
like, oh yeah, 100%.
Played it out?
Yeah, I mean, I was
Ooh.
testing it hard, and it was just like sometimes it's like you get like that turn 2. I never got a turn 1 win. It's possible, but it's that's why it's a Yahtzee deck.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, I got them all.
Yeah.
Like turn 2 kind of common though. If you play them with actual swamps though, obviously then like you can demonic tutor for Doomsday easier. But
it's way easier, but it's not as fun though.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not as fun. He's the first commander who's ever possible. So like you have to build him that way.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, that's actually pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that like again it's 2 mana, I was like, that makes it even more wild. And it's only 2 fucking mana.
What do you mean? No, he's 4.
No, it's something like without the fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Like basically 2 mana. You just pay your life.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty damn good. That one is cool.
Got any other ones?
No, I like the Songs of the World, so that one's pretty cool. The Populate one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that.
really like all those Populate cards in there.
Yeah.
All the Populate ones weren't bad.
Yeah.
But that one did stand out to me though.
I think Song of the World Soul actually is. I think it'd be a Kaikar staple. So that means every time you cast a spell, you're gonna get 2 bird tokens. That means you get 2 red mana. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Which means if you have a Skull Clamp, you can use one of the mana to equip the Skull Clamp.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then you kill the other one. You draw 2 cards, and you should be able to cast something else, and you should be able to get there.
That's badass.
And I think
that one was good. I really liked that card. There was another Populate card that I liked. Can't remember his name. It was a creature. I think it was the Naya chick.
No, she doesn't populate though. But egg chick, yeah. She doesn't populate. Yeah, Ala Polani, Atla Polani, yeah.
I can't pronounce that shit.
Yeah, Nest Tender, I think. No, actually, I thought she was cool too. For one, it's a polymorph effect, which we don't really have. We've had it in red, but polymorph obviously is a blue card.
Yeah,
and you have like one of those polymorph commanders, Master Polymorphist or whatever, Jalira, I think, or something like that. One I've never played with, but so she's Naya polymorph. Now there's a lot of weird ways you can build this deck too.
How so?
Okay, for one, if you have a sack outlet, right?
Okay.
So whenever an egg you control dies, right?
Yes.
So you can use like changelings and just like changeling comes into play, sack it, changeling comes into play. You can like cycle through changelings.
Infinitely.
No,
well, to a certain extent though.
Yeah, I mean like, because you just run out of changelings at some point. If you have like an Impact Tremors or something in the deck, then you can deal some damage. You never deal enough. You have to be like really crafty and use like cards like Loaming Shaman or there's one. It was in Modern Horizons, Irregular Cohorts, I think it is. It's a 2 white and 2. It's a changeling. When it comes into play, you make a changeling token. So that basically gives you 2 eggs. So then you can kind of keep going. And you probably use like Loaming Shaman or something to try to like shuffle shit back into your library. I think she's kind of like super interesting. Or you can do like Egg Drowsy basically, because since she makes an egg, and you're like, obviously you can't play Emrakul the Eon's Torn, though I think would be awesome.
Sadly.
Sadly. At first I saw her, I thought I figured it out for a second. I was like, oh shit, Protein Hulk. Just hit Protein Hulk. But Protein Hulk is all creature combos though.
Yes.
So there's no chance like you're like Yahtzee game of like, maybe I hit Protein Hulk this time. It'd be stupid. Yeah.
Speaking of Eldrazi, I was surprised they reprinted Desolation Twin. I did not expect to see that card ever again. The thing is 10, and it says when you cast it, create a 10/10 Eldrazi. It's like just that fucking big ass Eldrazi card. Yeah. I was not expecting to reprint that. I was like,
oh yeah, Desolation Twin. Yeah.
I was like, that.
You basically I know.
I was like, that's the card.
It's a card.
It's a crazy card. You don't see it much.
No.
But I did not expect that out of all cards. In Battle Arena card, I did not expect that one to get reprinted. Yeah. Like out of all cards, that one's in the Naya one.
Yeah, right? It's the Naya one. Yeah. Well, because the Naya one's like the big creatures, yada yada. You know, that whole fun stuff.
I'll see, man. We'll see you on Friday.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do the Commander pre-release thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
What deck you playing?
Most likely Sultai.
You gonna do Sultai?
I'm gonna go with Sultai, man. I just stick with the best colors.
Yeah. I mean, you're not tuning it, so like you're not getting a demonic tuner.
Exactly. Exactly. It's all same level.
Yeah. I'd probably do I think honestly, if they're all fighting each other, I think the Naya one might be the best. I guess I feel like it's fast. Like Gear Red, the main guy, because he like makes Rhino tokens and they have trample, and then you can make more Rhino tokens.
But I know for sure we'll see more of the Rakdos ones in those pods. Just like with
I'd 100% play the Rakdos
like when
one.
the tribal ones came out, I swear to God, it was each pod had at least 1 wizard, 1 to 2 wizards,
Yeah.
and the rest were vampires.
Oh, yeah. 2017.
You see that one dude that wanted to be fun and play dinosaurs and didn't do nothing with the deck, but he had dinosaurs on his field, so.
It was dragons.
Oh, it was dragons, yeah.
The other big stupid shit.
I was like, you really picked that deck in a.
Well, I think that whole like eminence mechanic is kind of ridiculous.
Edgar abused it.
It's just because like you don't have to cast your commander, like you just have the ability just because you have the commander. Like eminence is ridiculous.
They were fun, but it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was fun. But I think Edgar really took advantage of it. Like I said, he was the one that each pie had at least 3 Edgar decks. It wasn't fun to see it. Oh, you're in this one?
Yeah. I think so.
Which one you pick? Soren?
Soren.
Go with Pretty Girl.
Yeah. Cute Asian chick, you know?
Yeah.
It always works out. You okay? Nah. I think I might actually win this one.
Oh, really?
Nah. Alright, let's reveal. You got a foil?
No.
Good.
God damn it! All right, what's your
I got a Field of the Dead.
Nice.
$3.65. Do you get like a mythic?
Nah, shit thinks that's Ceratops.
Okay.
This one is 4.
Oh no! Wow, dude! I think I lost every single one. You're fucking crushing me today, man. This is some bullshit, man. I thought I had a fucking $3 card. Yeah, I thought I had this shit.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? This is $4.
Yeah, I was like, most of the cards are under $3, so.
Mm-hmm. I was like, this motherfucker pulled an Omnath. I was gonna be pissed if I seen an Omnath. How do you feel about that Omnath, though? How do you feel about Omnath?
Bad on that.
Terrible, right? Terrible.
I mean, he's not.
He's the worst one. He is
100%, yeah.
He's the worst one.
It's just because don't quote me on the abilities too much.
Uh-huh.
First part has to do with some with elementals.
Yes.
And then the second one is like if you play a land, you draw a card, but you have to have like 8 lands in play or 7 lands in play.
Yeah.
And it's just like I feel like the deck doesn't know where it needs to be. Like, do you need elementals or do you need to play lands? Because he doesn't generate his own elementals.
That's the wackest part about him.
Yeah, it's like
I really honestly think we didn't need another reprint of we didn't need another Omnath at all because we already.
Well, they're just adding more colors, you know.
Like we already.
So we're gonna have a 5-color Omnath in like 2 years.
It's fucking stupid. If they do, I might quit Magic. But like the mono green one is amazing. The red
Red one's the better one.
That one's the best one.
Yeah.
The fucking Royal one's the best one.
Yeah. It would have been a lot different if Omnath Locus of the Royal, I believe is the new one.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot different if his first ability had to do with lands. Like it was like if you made like kind of how like Avenger of Zendikar is, not obviously not Avenger of Zendikar, but like you play a land, you make a 1/1 elemental or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then like if you play a land, you have enough lands in play, then like you can draw a card. So like at least he was land based or elemental based. I don't know, like just pick one because I feel like because elementals don't really get you lands.
You just get fucking elementals.
Yeah, like just either make him like elementals or because the other one was landfall. The Gruul one has landfall.
Landfall.
It's landfall, but it has to work with. It works with I think he generates his own elementals, or I don't know. I forget how he works.
Landfall. I think whenever. Well, we're still talking about the Gruul one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you generate
yeah, that's what it is. And then when he dies, or an elemental
dies, you can ping somebody.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
I think
crazy.
you bolt them actually. Yeah.
Savannah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense because he's synergistic with himself.
Yeah.
The new one is cross. Non-synergistic, basically.
He doesn't know what he wants to be.
Yeah, he's confused, man. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got that.
I was disappointed in that one because when I heard New Omni, I was like, oh shit, the first two were fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking boo boo. Like, why'd you even tell me about this?
The shit nath? Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck he's $15.
Well, I don't know. People
Why is he $50?
like Omnath, maybe. It's like Omnath hype. I don't know. No. I'm just guessing, dude. I ain't gonna play. I play with none of the Omnath, so.
How many Omnaths do we see? Honestly,
I feel like it's kind of frequent. Like the rule one. Sometimes you see the monogram.
The rule one.
Yeah. Like you see him, you know.
I rarely see the green one now.
Yeah.
I rarely see. Even though
he was kind of a house back
crazy.
then. He's
still crazy.
Yeah.
He's still pretty damn good. Can you keep your mana?
Yeah.
Stupid as hell.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing ever. I was like, you keep. I remember the first time playing against it. I was like,
so I have 68 mana, Eric? Dude, whatever. You better do something fucking cool.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Genesis wave. Like, okay, that's cool.
That's cool. I told you to do something before you did it. I guess. Well, I was like, why?
Yeah.
But it's all good, man.
Yeah, let's do these last ones.
Since
I gotta, let me win this one. I'm just kidding.
I got you. I ain't gonna let you fucking win.
I hope not.
You gonna take this L, dog.
You're on blind. Don't puss out on me, bro.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing the card. Nah.
No?
I think I'm cool. If it's a fucking Omnath, I'll take 2 shots.
You just charity shots?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just max it out. Just put 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah, just go for it. Luckily you did it. It's not an Omnath, but.
Alright. What you got?
I got a foil.
Oh, okay, of course.
No foil?
No, you got no fucking foil.
You got a bag of
holding.
I had a Nightpack Ambusher, which I feel like is
Oh shit! Yeah,
$4.50.
$4 card. Yeah.
I had a foil and a $4 card. Yeah, I feel like I had to go for it. Read them out.
2 and 2 4 has flash. Other wolves and werewolves control get +1. Fucking werewolf deck. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a. Oh, that's actually.
He's actually kind of good. Well, I assume it's a reason why he's $4.50. I guess.
And he's flash.
Yeah.
Flash makes a difference too.
In green, that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Other wolves.
You play like a blue player, you know.
Wolves and fucking werewolves.
Well, I feel like they always are.
Yeah. Where that bitch, bro? What the hell? That's what, 2 shots?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, motherfucker. That had to be the last pack, too. Last fucking pack. Couldn't even get a rematch.
Dude, I feel like you crushed me on this one.
Yeah, bro. You see my body weight?
Yeah, I'm a thick boy.
Mm-hmm.
I can handle these shots. But I do have one more card to talk about.
What card?
Yeah, Sanctum of Eternity. It's a land.
Okay.
I think it taps for colorless, I believe. And you can pay 2 and tap it, and you can return your commander back to your hand.
Wait. Repeat that?
Or you can move your commander to your hand. From the battlefield, you can put your commander in your hand. You can pay 2, tap, Sanctum of Eternity, put the commander back in your hand, right? Do you know where this is clutch?
Oh, yeah.
Stupid card. For the most part. It's cool, but do you know what's clutch? Zakama. The mega dino? The King Ghidorah of dinosaurs?
That's the one, right?
Yeah, since when he comes into play, he untaps your lands. On all your lands. And if you have enough mana, you can just like cast him, bounce him, cast him, bounce him. Yeah.
Wait, what was his other abilities?
Oh, his other abilities kind of suck. They're just like
that's the one with like the fucking 3 damn.
Yeah.
Each color has a different ability.
Yeah,
yeah. But it's a big ass creature though.
Yeah. But like if you have like an impact tremors out, you can like repeatedly cast your Zakama. I mean, like it's kind of weird because Zakama. Okay, immediately when Zakama got printed, I was building a deck, and I was like, I kind of read this shit wrong. Yeah, I know. It was one of those days. Because his one ability is a red and 2, and you can bolt a creature. I read it as just a bolt, and I was like, fucking infinite mana. Which in green-white is easy. You have, like we've said before, you have LED, you have the Barman combo, and you have a Devoted Druid of Vizier, right? I was like, oh shit, you just set up those, boom, You just kill somebody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I know you was excited.
I was, dude. I was excited for like a cool like hour and 15 minutes until I reread the card because I was putting it up on tapped out, and I reread it. And I was like, oh, fuck me. I fucking fuck this up. And that was
you scratch the whole deck. You're like, oh, gotta remake the whole fucking deck.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna remake it. I was never like.
You gotta change that shit up.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna change it. It was just like I was like, oh fuck, big ass dinosaur. I thought it was so funny, but
I wish I was there to see that shit. Fucking. Okay, so what is it called again? Sanctum
of Eternity. It's what's kind of cool. Like, well, Zakama, I feel like it's kind of expensive. He's like $10 or something.
No, Zakama is expensive. I
Yeah,
know that for sure. I'm surprised. Galta went down.
Yeah,
The mountain green one.
yeah.
Like everybody was raving about him, dude. I remember I couldn't find one.
Oh yeah.
Anywhere. Yeah, because I know I wanted to put him in Nath, just for another. At least a big ass body.
Okay.
Because Nath was more of a. Getting the term of the deck.
It's like a prison deck, right?
Yeah.
Attrition style, prison style, yeah.
It was basically a hate bear deck.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't just have these little ass elves to protect me. I need a big ass creature. And I was like, I already generated a lot of elves with Nath.
Yeah. Especially if you're, because Nath works when you're slowing down the game. You're trying to like pace the game.
Exactly.
You're trying to set the pace of the game so you make a deck that facilitates that.
And if I can just put out a big creature too, that would be a plus for me. Like, slow down the game and put out a big creature.
Then you start beating down.
Exactly.
I mean, because he's like a, 12-12 trampler?
Yeah.
So you're looking at like...
Is that Proof too?
No. Fuck no. That's Carnage Tyrant.
No. You sure?
Okay,
yeah, it's Carnage Tyrant, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Carnage Tyrant.
It's the other dinosaur. The other mono green dinosaur. Came out as like the same set.
Fuck that dinosaur too.
Yeah.
That one's a bitch.
But this was fun, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I think you killed me today. I mean, luckily I caught back up a little bit, but I think I still have to take this L, so.
You did take the L, but the fucking last one got me.
Yeah.
You did catch me on the last one.
I came back up.
I got cocky. Yeah. I got cocky on the last one. I thought I had that one, honestly. But all right, bro. Fucking put a foil. Thank you, man. We do this again.
Yeah, 100%.
Fade to black. You should have that in the background.
Well, you made it to the end of this video. And the giveaway. Now, I can't say I lost because I had more shots at Hibiki. I wouldn't count as losing. But my guest did win. So he gets first pick of the rares we pulled. I get second as the host, but what am I to these extra cards? This is where you come in, the viewer. Retweet this video, and you'll be entered into a raffle, and I will select 3 winners to get drafts of the cards. And we also got a foil Drakuseth. Now, it's not the best commander card, but it deserves a better home than my binder. So, whoever comments on the tweet with Drakuseth will be entered into a raffle to win that card. I hope you guys have a great day.